All right, good morning. Good Tuesday morning to everyone. Philo in the Philippines live chat is back. Come on in. We're going to talk about food this Tuesday. Not like we don't always talk about food anyway. Okay, shows we've got 4 in here. Say hello if you're here. Don't be shy. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Good morning. How are you? Poultry Boy. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for stopping by, guys. Oh. Poultry Boy. How did you come up? How did you come up with a name like Poultry Boy? Are you a chicken farmer somewhere? Just pick your poison over here. Yeah. Oh, you actually are. I supply for chooks to go. No shit. I think you're joking there, but it's okay. We don't take anything too seriously here. Yeah. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Yeah, it's all fast food. It's hard for me to talk about anything else, especially for people who don't live here, because they wouldn't really know what I'm talking about. So I just made that as the topic. Good food in the Philippines is hard to come by, so if you do come by it, it's very, very expensive. So, unfortunately. Oh, okay. You are being serious. Okay. Mark McCatherine, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm sure that everyone's going to have an opinion. If there's one thing that we don't have any shortage of on YouTube, it's opinions. It's just a topic. Don't take it too seriously. We always try to have fun here. I actually like Jolibee chicken. I think Jolibee chicken's really good. Edward Mark Felix, your fiance likes McDonald's over Jolibee. If you're talking about hamburgers, yeah, probably. Although I prefer, I think one of the better hamburgers is Wendy's here in the Philippines. Wendy's and actually Burger King are better hamburgers. Jollibee and Yellow Cab. Jollibee and Yellow Cab for Poultry Boy. Yeah, I think Yellow Cab's good too. But then there's going to be somebody to come in and say that Yellow Cab's the worst pizza they've ever had. So, but I agree. I think Yellow Cab is good. Yeah, everybody's got one and they all stink, Poultry Boy. How long have you been living in the Philippines? Says fellow traveler. Coming up on 2 years. Edward Mark Felix likes Jollibee over McDonald's because of the chicken. Yeah. My wife, Melanie, is not a fan of the McDonald's chicken. I think it's okay, but Jollibee probably has better chicken. Levitt97, welcome. Poultry Boy, Jollibee has the best spicy chicken. Yeah, it's okay, but it's I don't know. I'm a real big time spicy food eater. I've got 5 different types of hot sauce in the cabinet at all times, and it's just not spicy enough. Dear Darla Pizza. I'm not familiar with that one. Edward Mark Felix says that Rose likes Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers is pretty good food, yeah. It's funny how a lot of restaurants that don't do well in the U.S. just thrive here. TGI Fridays is one. Kenny Rogers is another one. They gave it a go in the U.S., but a lot of the stores ended up closing. Edward Mark Felix says, I grew up with KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, me too. I think we all did. I can remember my mom, when I was a kid, would buy the, what are they called? Chicken gizzards? Did you ever have those as a kid when you were growing up? Sounds gross now, but man, when I was a kid, they were pretty damn good. And Mark Doyle, good morning. Just saw you in there. It's the spiciest out. Poultry Boy says, but it's the spiciest out the box. Yeah, it's spicy for Philippines, that's for sure. Filipinos have a very sweet tooth, and they like to put sugar on everything. So a lot of really good food is ruined here because there's sugar added to it. Mama Gajumbo, how are you? Levitt97 likes Popeye's chicken. And I have heard that there was a Popeye's that just opened up in Manila. So Mark Doyle likes the French fries at McDonald's. You can tell he's Aussie because he's calling them chips. Fed Up says, grew up in the 1950s with McDo. Yeah. Yeah, McDonald's has been around for a long time. I wonder if there's going to be anybody in the chat that remembers a place called Burger Chef. Burger Chef was bought out by McDonald's years and years ago. They were like the McDonald's equivalent on the East Coast. Burger Chef and Jeff. I wonder if anybody will remember Burger Chef. Susan Jenko, good morning. How are you? Yeah, you know what, Poultry Boy? I haven't been there. A couple of my vlogging friends have gone, and they gave it a good review. But yeah, it's probably, it's not Carinderia prices, that's for sure. When you live here, you can eat for 50 pesos. You can eat your entire meal for 50 pesos at Carinderia. And then you get, you start thinking about money, and it's hard to go to a place like, a food chain and spend, $500 for you and your wife to eat. Tito Road, Amazing Road. Hello, everyone. Paul Ray, hello. How are you? Good morning. And where did I go? Chicken and vanilla. Edward Mark Felix, not chicken gizzards or KFC was a Southern California and did not serve chicken gizzards. Yeah, I grew up in the Midwest. So, and I know they don't have them now. CO Hogs on the East Coast. Amazing Road says, Jolibee is my best friend. Kenny Rogers is just a friend. I had Jolibee and Kenny Rogers with Tito Road yesterday. We were out and about. Sean Dayton, good morning. How are you? Dragon Lady, good morning. How are you? Mark McCatherine says the buffet at Spiral at Sofitel. Yeah, that sounds expensive. $3,500 a plate. Wow. $70. Yeah. Probably doesn't attract a huge crowd there. $3,500 a plate. My God. I was going to come into that live chat, Dragon Lady, JLB's live chat the other day, but it just kind of, it kind of got weird there, and I had to shut it off. Best meal I ever had. Fed Up says, do you have a man bag? And what is the number one item do you carry for survival there? I do. Three different pockets. I do have one, yeah. For survival? Fed Up, I'm not sure what you mean by survival, but I do carry pepper spray. But I'm not sure what you mean by survival. Probably, and this is just my opinion, probably the number one thing that you could ever carry for survival in the Philippines is one of these. This is the number one thing that you can carry in the Philippines for survival. Because they can't put paper towels in the CRs here. People would just steal them. You don't find, toilet paper is something, I do that at home. So that's never an issue for me. I can't imagine having to, being in public somewhere and needing toilet paper. That the thought of that just is a tremendous turnoff. And thankfully for me, that's a morning ritual for me, and I'm able to do that at home. So Mark McCatherine says you have to make a reservation. Lots of people, great place for special occasions. Yeah. I was talking about your typical Filipino family, Mark. I live a very typical Filipino lifestyle, so 3,500 pesos for one meal is something that's probably, never going to happen for me. So I was talking about regular people like me and my neighbors that live around me. I'm sure there's plenty of tourists. When I was a tourist to the Philippines, I would have dropped that no problem without even thinking about it. Back in my working days, I wouldn't even have thought twice about throwing that down for me and Melanie just to experience it. But I've heard that Vikings is a really good place to go, and you can get into Vikings for quite a bit less than that. Vikings is supposed to be like one of the #1 buffets in the Philippines. Don't quote me on that. There's probably some place that's better. Clyde Seaside. Hey, bud. Tissues and toilet paper, Clyde Seaside says. Poultry Boy says the #1 thing is cash. It's a good. So he makes a good point there. Jim Schultz, good morning. How are you, buddy? Jim, I see you're making a few videos here and there, posting a few videos here and there. Fed Up says, come on, laughter is good medicine. Brian had to make the decision, either socks or underwear. Well, you would never wear socks here. And I'm not an underwear person either, so. Poultry Boy says Vikings is $800 for an adult, yeah. And free on your birthday. Yeah, those baby wipes are a pretty good idea. Makoto Hasibe, good morning from Tokyo. Manuel Kamomo says it's American fast food. Yeah, I needed a topic, so I just threw it up there. Yeah, Edward Mark Felix says she sends me to the public restroom prepared. Yeah, the public restroom here is I don't know, just something that's, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so you can imagine the problem I have here. No need for socks unless it's raining. The only time that I've ever worn a pair of socks in the Philippines is if we're dressing up and going out somewhere, and I'm wearing like hard sole shoes, Hell, I hardly wear a shirt here. The only time I even put a shirt on is for this live chat. Asians get cold fast. That's true. That's true. When it's raining here, my wife and kids, put long sleeve shirts on and walk around. And to me, it's perfect because it drops the temperature down to about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And Mark McCatherine, yeah, Melanie and I, my wife and I just ate at RBI Steakhouse. Oh, about a month ago, we were in on Helez for Brian's birthday. That was about right, about $40 for a Aussie steak, Aussie imported steak. That was for like a cowboy cut ribeye. Pretty good. Nothing like I can cook. Still not as good as the ones I could cook in the U.S. and the quality that I can get in the U.S. But a good steak is just something that, I don't know, it's just really, really hard to get a good steak here. It's, especially when you live, where I live here. There's not a lot of restaurants that cater to foreigners. There's actually 0 restaurants that cater to foreigners here where I live. And, you've got Pure Gold and Save More, and that's about it. And you've got, Palenque. So you're not going to find too many ribeye steaks at Palenque. Mama Gajambo says, I'm going to PEI and eating at Vegas-style buffet. I don't get it. going to PEI and eating at Vegas-style buffet. Oh, going to PI and eating at a Vegas-style buffet. Well, those are just, wealthy foreigners. Mama Gajambo. Those of us who used to be visitors to this country and we're, hardworking folks in the U.S. making good money can come here and, be a 2-week millionaire. Makoto says, if I had a choice between Jolibee and McDo's, definitely McDo. But I don't like McDo either, so. Thank you to all for putting on a shirt. Yeah. Do you think you have somewhat climatized to the hot and humid weather, or are you always hot? I thought I acclimatized to it. Of course, right now it's about the coolest time. One of the coolest times to be in the Philippines because it's rainy season. And that keeps it cool. My problem is I'm a sweater when I sleep. And it just drives me crazy. But yeah, I would say I'm pretty used to it. Summertime can be shocking. You never get a bad batch of San Mig Light. That's true. Murray, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Adventure of Malai, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, honey, I saw you in there, but oh, she said I'm sweating a lot. Yeah. But I don't sweat during the day. For some reason, I sweat when I'm sleeping. I don't know. Maybe I need to Google that. Poultry Boy says, okay, even November to January, it was really cold last year. 8-bit time traveler, good morning. Prime rib and tomahawk. Yeah, tomahawk steak. That's really high-end stuff. It doesn't really matter about what's good and bad in the Philippines. I'm going back to the Philippines with my children for good. Chaos here in the USA. Shooting left and right and immigration is out of control, says Jules Morales. J.S. Eeyore from Calgary. Good morning. Immigration is out of control. Huh. Well, there was a time for me when I had a really good life there in the U.S. Before I was laid off from my job. Yeah, the shootings, I don't know. I don't know, what's going on with that. It's something that's been happening for quite some time there. I'm not sure if it's the press glamorizing it or social media or people just looking for attention. It's just bizarre. McDo has better burgers than Jolibee. Yeah, but Burger King is the best for burgers. Burger King's good. Wendy's, I think, is also a very good burger. My kids, my family really likes Wendy's. Actually, surprisingly, my kids had it for the first time, which I was surprised by. But I guess, and my daughter was like, wow, this is awesome. She couldn't believe how good a Wendy's hamburger was. And there is something different about it. It's got a different flavor. Sig Fever likes the San Miguel apple beer. SF Bokaki says, I'm a big fan of Max fish sandwiches. Max fish sandwich, I'm not sure. Maurice Sweeney, good morning. Dragon Lady Philippines says hi to Malai. Your mattress don't breathe. That is why you sweat. Stop running in your sweat. Or stop running in your dreams. Slim Jim. What's up, bud? Slim Jim in the house. Rockin' Montana. What's up? Yeah, San Miguel lychee. I bought it by mistake. And Melanie drank one. Slim Jim says, I heard that Wendy's recycles the leftover into their sauce. I think that's the chili, but I don't know. What I missed the most in the Philippines was Italian food. Yeah, Italian food. Greenwich just doesn't quite, Greenwich just doesn't really quite cut it. Tess Delgado, hey. What's happening? Rode past your house a couple of times yesterday. More girly beer from San Mig. Robert V says the chili is awesome. Yeah, there's truth to that. The Wendy's chili, especially in the U.S., SF Bokaki says that U.S. immigration is about to double the income requirements. Well, they were pretty low to begin with, if I remember correctly. Melanie and I went through the K1 visa process. So I don't think it's going to affect too many people because the income requirement was relatively low, wasn't it, to begin with? I mean, I remember being shocked. There were people barely making it that were getting approved on K1 visas, and they were barely making it month to month. So I don't know. It's just what I remember from going through the process myself with Melanie. I did bring my wife to the U.S. Poultry Boy says the girly drinks make me feel sick. Not sure how anyone can drink more than one bottle. Yeah, I don't like sweet tasting, anything that tastes like it has sugar in it or anything sweet. I'm not a fan of. So I have a big problem with a lot of the food here. I think they are tired of cleaning up the mess from bad decisions. Yeah, Slim Jim. Dragon Lady, no. Melanie did not get her green card. We were going through the process when, some unexpected things happened to us and we had to leave the U.S. and come back to the Philippines. She was going through the process. She was working. She had her worker's permit and social security number, and we were on the road to getting all that done, but Robert V says, my daughter, who was born there, now wants to become a Filipino dual citizen, even though we left when she was 3. Jeff C says the annual income requirement before was $18,000. Well, that's, $18,000 in the U.S. is well below the level of poverty. So they might be, doing a good thing by doubling that, because even $36,000 a year is not much money in the U.S. Where I'm from, you would never even be able to live on that. Not even close. But there are places in the U.S. where you could probably live on $36,000 a year, but nowhere in the Pacific Northwest or Southwest. I mean, from Southern California through Nevada, Vegas, all the way up to Seattle, San Francisco, you're not gonna do well with $36,000 a year. You better, I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to give anybody's advice. Pinoy ahoy! How are you? Yeah. Fed Up says 50,000 is hard to live on. Yeah, 50,000's even hard to live on. Unless you're, somewhere in the Midwest, a suburb, somewhere in the Midwest, Missouri, Oklahoma, Illinois, maybe, where, there's really, really bad weather. But you also have to remember that a decent paying job is really hard to come by back there. It's hard to make even $20 an hour in the Midwest anywhere. Philippines, Dragon Lady. Oh, Log says I live on $30,000 in San Diego. Well, that's incredible. That is incredible. That's Southern California, so that's really hard to imagine. Kanoya Hoy says in Massachusetts, you got to have two incomes. Yeah. Pretty much anywhere in the U.S., you would need. Log, I could not imagine living on 30,000 a year. You must have, I mean, a rent alone in Southern California is, can run you 2,000 a month for a one bedroom. So, yeah. When I left Southern California, and I was only an hour from San Diego, the average apartment was anywhere from 1,700 to 2,000 a month for a one bedroom with no garage. So, yeah, it's hard to imagine anybody living on 30,000 in Southern California. It's just really hard to imagine. I don't deny it because maybe 1,700 a month for a two bedroom in Central San Diego with how many roommates? Dragon Lady says, "Yeah, we do own our house here in the Philippines." Dragon Lady, we're not paying a mortgage. $1,700 a month with no roommates. Wow. So let's see. So your rent alone is 20,400. You log. Your rent alone is 20,400 a year. So you're living on $9,600 for everything else for 12 months. You, sir, are a genius. And you should definitely have a YouTube channel to teach others how to do it. That's amazing. Robert V says move to Florida. SF Bokaka is going to cut the retired guys on SS out of the picture. Yeah. Even if they have no other bills other than utility and food. Yeah. Carl Fernung, good morning. How are you? Philly Brian, what's up, brother? How are you? 8-bit time travel. The saddest thing in the Phils is the parental image. They make kids but don't take care of them. Dragon Lady, eat rice, chicken feet, and gizzards. Jules Morales says everything is so expensive in Las Vegas. Can't wait to go back to the Philippines while my hubby stays there and works. Fed up? I don't know about Guam. I was thinking about doing a visa run to Guam with Melanie, but we ended up going to Vietnam. The Vietnam plane fare was super cheap, and the Guam airfare was quite a bit more. I was surprised. David Zedsky, welcome to the chat. 100K is cheap living. Yeah, Dragon Lady is in Las Vegas as well. Slim Jim's eating pig's feet today. Ooh. I thought I heard the dog scratching here. Philly Brian. Oh, you are underneath there. Huh. I thought I heard you scratching. I didn't see her when I looked underneath there and she comes walking out. Yeah, I'm not sure where Robert V was talking about. You can buy a 3-bedroom house in old Pinellas County. I've never heard of that before. Pinellas County. I don't know if that's where that's at. It's expensive being Filipina in Las Vegas. Hey, Sean Dayton, with the price of food at Seafood City. Well, you know, I'll tell you this. We thought the prices at Seafood City were really good in Southern California. Melanie and I did. And we would shop there, and it saved us quite a bit of money going to Seafood City. So that, I guess that gives you an idea how expensive Southern California is. If you think we actually thought everything was a lot cheaper there. Philly Brian had a dream that he opened up for Metallica. Shit, that would make me sweat. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Paneas. I might have to Google that later and see where that's at. Oh, St. Petersburg, Florida area. Okay. Yeah, Florida doesn't surprise me. You can still buy a house. Even there's a lot of places in the Midwest, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, where you can get a house for $100,000. Yeah, San Francisco's expensive, Carl. Barbecued snoot is better than the feet anytime. Something about no, no, no. I draw the line there. How about chicken intestines? Oh, intestines. Chef Spicoli, what's up? Cool buds and tasty waves, dude. Was it Cool Waves and Tasty Buds? I don't remember. That was a great movie, right? Barbecue chicken ass is good in the Philippines. Philly Brian. Stop the food prep here. You're making me hungry. Robert V says the last time I went to Vegas, I drove there in a $30,000 Toyota and left in a $200,000 Greyhound bus. That could mean a lot of things. Aaron Taylor, hello. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square foot for $60K in Michigan. Balut is pretty good also. Give it a try sometime. Ah, there you go with that. Balut gives you more energy, says Dragon Lady. U-Log, do you miss the weather in Southern California? And then after that, you said Detroit? Philly Brian, that's right. That's the deal. Funny. I forgot about that, Brian. That's pretty funny. The weather in Southern California was pretty nice. That's for sure. Tess Delgado says no balut for her, too. Yeah, there's something about a duck abortion that just, those are two words that shouldn't even go together. You know, more or less eat a duck abortion. Was referring to the Michigan house for $60K. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I gotcha, U-Log. Try it and just close your eyes. Dragon Lady. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just a little throw up developing in my throat just talking about it. Daniel Ertman, welcome to the chat. Scramble the balut and call it sisig manok. Yeah. Get Brian drunk and sneak in the balut. Slim Jim says, how about chicken liver and heart? I'm pretty sure I've had the chicken liver. Because that shows up in, what is that? Adobo. Aaron Taylor. Did I say welcome to the chat? If I didn't, there you go. Detroit is purely a fixer-up community now. Duck egg is not good, says Justin Rogers. Talking about foods, Daniel Ertman. Fed Up says 3 sheets to the wind and you'll be okay. Oh, I just can't imagine. I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't know. Balut's okay if you're half drunk, says Jeff C. Jules Morales says, I'm Filipino and I don't eat balut. To think there's hair and gel on that duck. Yeah, that's kind of what I think too, you know. And when you can see the head and the beak in there, oh. Sean Dayton says to try the sapiti balut, you won't see the embryo. Slim Jim says, okay. Jules is Filipina. She's not eating balut, so there you go. I don't feel so bad now. Well, by the way, I thought I would bring it up. This is not a Philippines flag. It's a blanket. Look at the edges. See how it's shaped like a square and not a flag? It's just a blanket. So I want you guys to know that it's hanging up that way because it's not an official Philippines flag. It's not even a flag. It's just a blanket. So there's been some comments that I'm too stupid to hang the flag the right way on my wall. So anyway, it's not a flag. It's a blanket. Nick Ruiz, good morning. Is it raining there? No, we've had, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 days in a row now. Maybe 5 days with no rain. Do you guys have a lot of issues with mold? Yes. It accumulates on the concrete driveway there. Tristan King, welcome to the chat. Thank you. Dragon Lady does not drink tuba. Now, that's something I had in the province. That was kind of weird. You know, tastes like, I don't know, tuba. Kind of tastes like vinegar and something. Vinegar mixed with milk? I don't know. Kind of weird, but I can see if you were sitting there in the province, hanging out with your buddies, and I've vlogged it, by the way. It's our Carabao Island trip. How you could acquire a taste for that. It's kind of like gin. You know, gin has a really, if you're a drinker, gin is like, oh, just one of the worst. If it's not mixed with something, I'm saying. You know, if you do a gin on the rocks or a gin, you know, it's kind of like that. You have to acquire a taste for it. That's what I thought about tuba. It was okay. I guess the more buzz that you get, the better it's going to taste, for sure. When you're on island and there's no food left, oh, hang a balut flag. Slim Jim says, "We'll hang you for treason later." Yeah, I've got one guy. I don't think he's a subscriber. I think he just stops by every week on the live chat and says, "Oh, you've still got the flag hanging wrong." And then he copies a link of Philly Bryan's chat and puts it in the, so I know how to hang the flag. He's got a real hard on for my blanket that I've got hanging the wrong way. Mark Doyle, it's supposed to be vertical and not horizontal. But again, you can see it's not a flag. It's just a, you know.
And it's to be blue.
It's just a blanket. That's all it is. It's something you. Uno Pizza versus Pizza Hut. Mm.
Wait.
Robert V says, "I had to hold my nose and it still made me gag, Malai." Oh, I think that's tuba. Yeah, they're talking about tuba.
Yeah. There's a smell and there's a taste. Both.
Slim Jim says, "No real rain in Cagayan de Oro for weeks." Wow. You guys are lucky. We got pounded pretty bad, but we've had, I think this is the fifth day in a row.
Yeah, we don't have
At least 5 days.
We still have on the noontime.
Oh, just a little bit, though.
Remember, 4 p.m.
Oh, yesterday we had a little. Yeah, yesterday we did have a little bit. What was I thinking? Yeah, we rode home.
Nighttime.
We rode home on the motorcycle in the rain from Tito Rhodes' house. No rain in Manila, at least in Makati. Justin Rogers is in Makati. How do you get rid of it in the house? We don't have it in the house. It's just outside where it rains. I like tuba fresh, but out in the sun for a few hours, it's not good. SF Bokaki says the tuba that I tried tasted like mud water. Yeah. Edward Crandall, how are you, sir? Thanks for coming in.
Good.
Oh, we got 55 in here now. That's pretty good.
Here are my selection, bro. Jolibee, KFC, and Yellow Cup from Romel.
Ramel, South Caloocan, brother. Yeah, Robert V says fermented vinegar and spoiled milk combined. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think you can really describe the taste of it. At first, I was like, oh. Then the second shot was a little bit better. The first one, I was like, oh my, what is this? The second one, a little bit better. So I think by shot 5, you're good to go.
Thank you, Mitch, for the...
Thank you, Mitch.
For the ano-ano. Ano-ano eh. Hello, I'm here now.
Not only is she in the chat room, she's actually in the chat room. Ramel.
What's up, Doc? Pills? I've got some colorful candies and pills for sale if you're interested.
Okay, Mark Doyle, the way it's up there would be how it would hang on a pole, okay?
Yeah, it needs to be blue and red. Because if it's red and blue, it would be a war. There's a war in the Philippines.
There's always a war in the Philippines, yeah. Between the locals and the foreigners. Hold on, I got behind. We watched you guys flood. Oh, yeah, we had some flooding. Here, okay, Ramel says Jolibee, KFC, yellow cab. All right.
They're giving $2 from Robert for the gallon of tuba.
Duck pills. Hey. Mark McCatherine said it poured in Angeles yesterday. Okay. We had some rain here.
Where are you?
I don't know. Shit, it just flashed.
You're just going back.
Just put the red up in your flag.
No, we don't have war here.
Yesterday here in Angeles City, it poured. Okay, we got that one. Thanks,
That's
Mitch.
for the gallon of tuba that I told you from Robert.
I've got some colorful candies and pills for sale if you're interested. They got zing in them. Sorry to hear about the excessive rain at your locations. No rain at all here in South Calogan.
Fed Up said, hello, finally a beautiful face in the room. Sorry, Philo. And then Mark, I just check online. That is right. The plug, I think. The plug or the blanket that they're talking.
The blanket, yeah.
The blanket or something.
Robert V, yes, thank you. A gallon of tuba, right on.
Romel said, nice cup, bro. Ferrari.
Yeah. That's the funniest part, though. It's NASCAR. Did you guys know that Ferrari runs in NASCAR? I didn't. What do you know about the Suzuki Smash bike? Recommend, thanks. Welcome home 76. Anything from Suzuki is very nice. The Smash, I believe, is a smaller version. I think that's the 110, if I'm not mistaken. You can't go wrong with Suzuki. I'll say that, okay? You always at when I was... Yes, always at when I was something.
Rocket Lance this Thursday morning from Cafe.
Ramel, yes. Ferrari's favorite F1 car, of course. Rocket launched this Thursday morning from Cape Canaveral, Florida.
What is that?
Mitch
Duck
Ramel.
Pills?
I don't know.
Slim Jim. Duck Pills is spamming you, Philo.
Yeah. Favorite Ferrari drivers? Schumacher and Raikkonen. Kimi Raikkonen.
Nick Cruz said, we like McDonald's better than Jollibee. We went there, but they don't have burgers. First time happened that McDonald's don't have burgers.
Ramel, I'm a Ferrari guy all the way. All the way. I can get into some Red Bull too, but I always love Ferrari. My favorite. Nick Ruiz, we like that you just read
That's the
that.
one what I said.
But there was no burgers.
I think it's not only the McDonald's that don't have burgers. Sometimes we go to KFC, right? And they don't have burgers. They're out of that.
That's the chicken burger.
Yeah. Still have a burger. They don't have a bun. That's why it's out.
Do you watch Moto Racing Brother? I don't, Ramel. I have, thanks, Mitch.
Jules Morales said, we need rain in Las Vegas.
Sadly, Ferrari is no longer the top team. Yeah. 180 Golden Boy, welcome. Yeah, McLaren Mercedes has been really hot.
Good morning, James. How are you? Welcome to the chat.
James Lonergan, hey, bud.
You're not late. We're still here.
Yeah. Fed Up likes Pantera. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton's been dominant. That's true.
Ferrari forever for Romel. Edward Crandall. Hi, Melanie. Sorry if I didn't spell your name right. Hello, Edward. Thank you.
I often ask how the hell can a junk food outlet run out of food?
Yeah, it's always happened here. Maybe the delivery is late, you know, because of the traffic. One of the problems is traffic.
Yeah. Jolibee, KFC, and Yellow Cab. Justin Rogers likes the double spicy chicken.
Good morning, Melanie from Jim. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Jim.
Hello, Mercury Tree.
Did you plant rosemary in the garden? No, not yet. I guess we gotta plant rosemary.
I just want rosemary potato.
Rosemary potatoes. Merc 3, what's up, bud?
Mark, hey, what's going on?
Mark Rios.
Nothing's going on, Mark. We just live.
James Lonergan says logistics in the PH. Besides, who knows how many shipments are lost?
Yeah. Everything is unorganized, I think. That is one of the problems.
Including the management of the store.
Yeah.
There's really, there's no reason to run out if you understand
How it goes.
supply and demand, and if you understand that about your store, there's never a reason to run out.
And you should have that earlier.
Palabok, we had that a couple of days ago.
Yes.
Paul Rivera.
Breakfast, palabok.
Palabok. Paul Rivera.
Only
Good morning.
20 peso, diba? Ay, 25 pala.
25 pesos.
From Changi. Mm-hmm.
Edwin Kabibe says, I'll be there in less than 3 months.
Oh, travel tomorrow.
Traffic is getting worse in Vegas.
Mercury said, travel tomorrow morning, just chilling.
Nice.
Jim Jenko. Guam is expensive like SoCal.
Mama Jumbo likes Chowking.
Not KFC, Chowking.
KFC. Oh, Ron Ellis likes the Double Down Burger, original fried chicken, garlic fried chicken, mashed potatoes, hot shots.
You're making me hungry now. Robert said, getting a Jollibee here in, where is that? Manila's Park this year.
Yeah.
No more 400 miles drive. Oh, it's more, closer to them. How are you guys? What today's topic? Food or service or both? Both! Whichever you like. Getting hot now, Mercury. Dragon Lady. Anyway, guys, Habi and I going to dinner. Take care. God bless everyone. Good night.
Dragon Lady.
Good day. Thank you so much, Dragon Lady. James, I went to McDo once, and to say I went when I was there. Say that I went when I was there.
Yeah, after you live here, you start getting cravings for it. Because you eat so much rice and pork and chicken. You start craving American fast food. Gary T.
Greeting Mr. and Mrs. San Francisco. Say hello from Philippines. Getting bad. What? Traffic getting bad everywhere. Yeah, I think.
James Lonergan likes Chowking, Jollibee, and Mang Inasal.
Oh, chicken on Mang Inasal.
Hey, Ramel is breaking it down. From Yellow Cab.
Fed up. Do you shop day by day or week? We just shop like twice a week.
Maybe a couple times a week, yeah.
Yeah, twice. Only twice.
New York's finest, Charlie Chan pasta, chicken Alfredo, drum and thigh, chicken poppers. Boy, Ramel, you are a virtual.
Getting hungry typing them. Yeah, I'm getting hungry reading of this. Yum, yum, yum.
Mike Foodie, the resident Canadian chef.
Magandang umaga, Mike Foodie. It's here. What is there?
Tess
Good
Delgado
evening.
loves Chowking.
It's good evening for them. Mike Foodie.
Mike Foodie.
Canada, I think.
Which part of Canada is he from? Justin Rogers likes pancit. Who makes the best here?
Ate Tess like Chowking. Always.
Yeah.
Which one? The wonton? The beef mommy? I love pancit. Who makes the best here? Justin.
Melanie makes the best. Ramel says, I watched the last food video, Melanie.
Mercury 3. I can imagine Slim if they're having I immediately went to nearby Carinderia and ordered 5 pieces of food from Romel. Like Foodie, I jump at the perfect time talking about food.
Yeah. The whole chat's about food, pretty much.
Mark said, guys, the chicken here is okay, but I really need to teach this guy how to cook fried chicken Southern style.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna... Hit the like button, please. Oh! Yes, I think we only have 29 like.
52 in the room.
And
Hit like.
52 in the room. Yeah. It doesn't hurt you too. There is about 7 Jollibee in Vegas and 4 Seafood City so far. Oh my, they're so they're so lucky. Seafood City. There's a Popeye in Arcovia City in Pasig. We never...
Yeah, there's a Popeyes in Ermita, too, I thought.
We never do lagalag.
On
in
United
Pasig.
Nations Avenue. I think. Isn't that where that opened up?
I love pancit too, but can't make it myself. Why? It's easy lang, Ate Tess.
Look at Melanie's video. She has a video for pancit.
That's on your video.
Oh, it's on mine.
Pancit canton.
Oh, yeah. It's on mine. On my channel.
Philo and the Philippines all-time favorite burgers. Mine is the Whopper.
Oh, you like the Whopper at Burger King.
What is my order? Cheeseburger?
All-time favorite burger.
Yeah, what is your all-time favorite burger?
Well, if it's going to be a fast food burger, I would probably have to say Burger King, the Burger King Whopper also. It's hard to beat that burger. That's a good burger.
Mark said,
Yeah.
what I would really love to see is some biscuits with chicken. No, that's not Filipino foods. I will tell you that. The first time I eat that is when I'm in Barstow.
No, you're talking, that was biscuits and gravy.
I see.
I think he's talking about like Popeye's chicken or something.
Oh.
the
James said,
first time I had that was in Barstow.
I found a great Filipino restaurant here in, what's that?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Had pork, skewers, Shanghai lumpia, and regular lumpia.
Very nice.
Dessert. Ooh, that's masarap. Ate Tess is now hungry.
Dennis
Oh
Adam.
my God. Fed Up said, diet everyone.
Seafood diet.
Mercury said, my wife makes a lot of Pinoy food here. That's our meals, 5 days a week usually. 5 days.
Dennis Adam, how you doing? Jada Palmer, hello from Tennessee.
Hello, Jada. I just asked the ladies at my job. They are almost all Filipino. Pansit. Easy to get out here.
He's in San Diego.
clarity anymore issue
No,
with trash pickup.
they're coming every week now. So that's
Everyone love pancit bihon and
That's
adobong
good.
chicken from Robert. You like this? Adobo, diba? You also like that.
that's the dip with the different noodles, right?
Are you both Catholics? I think I don't know him.
No.
I'm Catholic.
U-Log says that Carl's Jr. is better than BK. That there is some truth to that, but you have to live somewhere where the Carl's Jr. exists.
Pot pies are okay. From Mercury.
Pot pies are okay.
I love your vlog, guys. Also, Pili in the Philippines.
All right.
Morales. Whopper daw is the world champion of burgers.
Butch hello from California.
What's up? Clyde, gotta try Kanoy Burger in Caloocan. Yes! Try. I never try it.
Burpee Burgers. You didn't go there?
No.
Oh.
He don't have religion. Shh.
The Impossible Whopper Burger is,
Vegetarian.
whoa, it's
And
supposed to be close to a real
the
Whopper.
Whopper. Maybe try it tomorrow.
Isn't
We're going to
that,
try it.
what's it called? They were talking about it in the chat last week. It has some kind of a name to it. Ramel's top 5 favorite breakfast foods. Pan de sal,
Look at
cappuccino
James-
coffee,
James-
fried egg, hot dog, fried rice.
James Lonergan. Mel, you should. What's that? Chicken back pies made with pork or chicken adobo.
Oh. 420 pies are okay.
Dennis Adam. So, Mercury 3rd. They're talking. Have not tried that baked meat burger. Only have a hardest here.
Hardee's or Carl's Jr.? No. No Hardee's or Carl's Jr. Sean Dayton, who's in your opinion?
Burger King has an Impossible Whopper. You've seen the commercial.
Oh, Impossible Whopper.
End up going to have a vegetable pasta with Alfredo sauce tonight. Bukod Montana, what's that? GMO Impossible Burger. Has tasted positive. Or
Going to have a vegetable pasta with Alfredo sauce. Oh.
what's that? Glyphosate.
Glyphosate is known to the state
known
of
to
California to
say-
cause cancer. Everything causes cancer in the state of California.
Everything talaga.
Yeah,
In and
420.
Out is the best burger. Yes! Agree.
That's true. If you live somewhere that there's an In-N-Out burger, that is by far the number one burger.
Here we go again. Romel, you're talking about top 5 lunch food.
Oh my God.
Adobong manok, tinolang manok,
Beef steak, chicken steak, pork dinuguan. Ooh.
itlog ng manok. It's all manok.
Yeah, 420 is pot.
SF Bugaki. I think I hear a pizza calling me from the freezer. Get it?
Eggs and bacon are the best breakfast food. Says Justin Rogers. Mark Rios is getting hungry now.
Yeah. Dried fish is delicious, not so much. Everything that smell bad, it tastes good. That's what I told him.
James Lonergan. Yeah, somebody actually knew the. God, what were they calling those? Last week they were in the chat. Somebody was talking about that fake beef and how popular it's gotten.
Is it here in the PH?
No, it's in the U.S.
Mm.
Yeah, White Castle rockin'. That's a good burger too, man.
Beyond Meat is the name of the product.
Beyond Meat.
Yeah.
Ah.
Said. Corned beef hash with potato and rice.
Yeah, we have that here
Mm-mm.
every now and then, right? You make
Oo.
that.
Sometimes I added some, what do you call that? The cabbage. It tastes okay, but the smell, it's really hard to describe the smell.
Mama Gajambo says if it stinks, it rocks.
What's that animal style?
Thanks, Tess.
Oh, Tom and Rod is here.
Tess Tagado.
Tom and Rod Philippine Adventures. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, ha?
Makoto says that durian, not everything that smells bad tastes good.
Mr. Wonderburst said, mabaho equals masarap.
Ah, so it's gotten really big in the U.S.
Yeah, Beyond Meat.
Now, why is that? The U.S. is such a big beef eating country. Top 5 dinner foods. Carbonara, pasta, macaroni, boneless bongus, and sleep.
Oh, yeah. You need to sleep. Habit Burgers.
Doing great, Tom and Ruth.
Butch Habit Burgers or Five Guys Burgers are good too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Five Guys.
Good but expensive.
Dennis Adam, this burger is from your grill. 1 pound of and 93% lean ground beef. You're gonna cook it.
Yeah, Dennis, you know what? That's true, buddy.
Let's do it yourself.
The best one is the one you can make yourself at home. That's true.
Durian shakes are great.
Durian shakes. Don't think I've had one of those.
Are we still talking about food? Yes. If I eat and then worry about my stomach, it is at least 1 bottle of Yakult. Oh, you don't like Yakult, diba?
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something weird about Yakult. I don't know.
It's a tummy worry.
I guess I just don't get it.
You know, it's good for the tummy.
Tom and Ruth, my wife tried to get me to do durian on Sunday. I cannot smell like dirty feet.
No way.
It smells like dirty feet.
Makoto, because there are too many vegetarians in the US. That's why it's getting big, the meat, I think. Durians are not allowed. Racist.
We were in a hotel. Was it the hotel in Bangkok?
Yeah, they don't allow
They
that
don't allow you to bring durian in.
because it's mabaho.
I don't think I've seen that anywhere here in the Philippines, or have we?
They had a lot on Davao. Province area.
Merc 3's addicted to fish tacos lately.
Oh, that's masarap. I missed that.
Yeah. There was a lot of great fish taco joints in Southern California. Some places that specialized in only fish tacos. So she was like, wow, that was a whole new flavor blast for you, huh? Wahoo's fish tacos is where we would go. Really popular in Southern California. Optimus Prime. Welcome.
Rokon. 3. What's that? 3 huggers?
Tree huggers save the planet's dims taking over.
I am chill. What?
SF Bokaki says, ain't big around here. Country folks like to know what's in their food. Yeah.
Yakult to me is like sipping buggers. Sip buggers.
You know, I read
That's for
about
Mercury.
Yakult to me is like sipping buggers.
Yeah. And then Tom.
I read
said,
about durian. No Coke, no
You
coffee,
know,
no
I heard
alcohol.
about durian. Yeah. Willow's family member.
Come with
Come
durian.
with durian. Oh,
Most vegetarians are in California. He had Coke with durian. Oh,
and
I see.
in
He-
fast.
Last year, doctor said no way. Coke and coffee and alcohol. Huh.
Oh, really?
There is a heart attack restaurant here in Vegas. If you eat 5 pounds of burger, it's free. Yeah, I know
You
that.
have
That's
to
in
eat-
downtown.
In 5 minutes.
The heart-
15 minutes, I think.
Remember that place, the Heart Attack Grill?
Yeah.
We didn't make it over there for some reason. I don't know why.
Cows are big cause of global warming. Warning. The man is trying to win the world of beef from Mamanga Kajambu.
Justin Rogers says, who makes the best tacos in the Philippines? Well, finding tacos here is
Is it Mexicali?
going to be a really big deal. There's not a lot of places to get, especially an authentic taco.
Yeah, and you know, it's not easy to get the dressing.
Yeah, Taco Bell's considered good Mexican here, believe it or not, because the Mexican's so hard to find. But I would say we kind of like this place called Mexicali, and it's over in SM North and Trinoma Malls, and they do some pretty good Mexican food. Everything's pretty fresh, and it's got a great taste.
Fed up. Cow parts what they are afraid of now. Go vegan.
They're afraid of cow farts.
Yeah, and Saint Dayton said, stink up a room with durian. Yeah,
Be ready for a room charge. Wow.
the Sofitel in Makati. Very,
Mark
it's not allowed in
Sinlao.
the hotel, I think.
Hello from New Jersey.
I started Linux, the heart attack grill. I
We-
live into
We got
Bangkok.
married in Vegas, and I always wanted to go to that place, that Heart Attack Grill, because
Where we go lang.
it just looked like a really good burger.
What is that restaurant that you put your bra there? What's that? You remember that there's a lot of bra hanging there?
Oh,
I forget the name.
me too. A lot of bras. That was a bar, wasn't it? That wasn't a
Yeah.
restaurant.
But we just go there?
Hogs
We
and Heifers.
We just go for a drink.
Hogs and Heifers bar downtown. And the girls were kind of drunk, weren't they? The bartenders.
Tom said we have to make our own tacos. To taco here in province.
Oh man!
Yes.
And you can find the ingredients.
How about the ingredients,
What are you using?
Tom?
Flour shells. Flour. 5 pounds. Did he make it out of the place?
I'm alone.
Yeah, In-N-Out burgers are really good. Edward Mark Felix. So
Yeah. 300 LB.
there was a big giant picture on Facebook of an In-N-Out double a few days ago, and I showed it to Melanie. She just went, "Oh,
Oh,
I remember that."
wala na. Very good. Very good.
Durian tacos. Ooh.
Endless fries, poker like nurses.
Oh, the Heart Attack Grill. Yeah.
The brass is dedicated for breast cancer.
Yeah.
For that,
At Hogs and
Oh my
Heifers.
God.
Yeah.
I don't want to take off my bra.
Anyone ever heard of Made Right burgers?
No.
Nope.
I go every May to Vegas. Justin.
I have seen taco shells in Robinson's. Yeah.
The new vegetables patty.
Ruth makes the flour shells. Oh, there you go.
And we fill them. Oh, it's like Dorian. Ha ha ha. No Dorian on it.
Yeah, we've seen the taco shells actually at Pure Gold here in the box. They have the taco shells. But those are the crunchy ones, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty, or maybe it was Save More. One of those two.
Yeah, it's on Save More.
Save More.
Next to the ice cream.
She remembers where it's at. Next to the ice cream. Chick-fil-A just beat out In-N-Out Burger for #1. Oh, really?
Because red meat is not healthy, from Edward.
Ah.
Makoto, taco seasoning, chili powder, cumin powder, garlic powder,
Yeah, Makoto. I used to make my own in the U.S.
dried oregano, paprika powder, and onion powder, if you can get it.
Yeah, it's really easy to make.
We're gonna try to find that.
The most important part is the cumin and the chili.
Good luck for us.
You got to have some salt in there too. You got to have salt. But the most important part is the cumin and the chili powder. That'll really give you that taco bite.
American again, they're everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's a white guy. Here in the Philippines.
Merc3 says, when I go to stay in the Philippines, I'm bringing my own crank meat grinder so I can make my own ground meats.
I do miss a good, what's that?
Chimichanga with the green sauce.
Chimichanga.
Yeah, that's like a deep fried burrito. You had one or two in the U.S.
Which burger in Vegas is, what's that? Biggest diner.
Vicky's Diner in White Cross Drugstore. Wow.
What about balut tacos?
Ooh.
Balut na tacos.
Ugh. Thumbs down. Balut tacos.
My dried burgers are like Sloppy Joes and many flavors. Ooh. Masarap.
I wonder if that White Cross Drugstore is someplace that's been there for like 100 years, probably.
Makoto said, go to an Indian grocery store to find cumin powder.
Yeah.
Do we have cumin?
Yeah, we always had cumin in the house. In the U.S.
Here
we can find it here, but only in the little small glass bottles. We would have to go to when we were at what's the name of that store in Trinoma?
Landmark.
Yeah, when we were at Landmark Grocery, they were out of the big ones. They didn't have them.
Oh, Slim Jim is about to go now. Gotta go, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Slim Jim.
He's gonna go eat now. Probably we made him hungry. Justin Rogers said there's no good ground beef here.
Mike Foodie,
Yeah.
I shut my phone off finally. I'm missing all the awesome conversation. Chicharon with salsa verde.
Yeah. Merc3 says every time I get ground meat, it's full of bones. Ah.
Why is that?
I don't know. We get pretty good ground beef here that I make burgers out of. We mix ground beef and ground pork together, and we make a burger out of that.
Yeah.
Kids love them. Everybody seems to love it. Steaks are no good here. Hard to get a good steak here, yeah. Out of the markets. I agree with that. Stopped at Tito's Tacos. 4 carnitas sprinkled with chicharron and a large horchata. Yeah. Tito's Tacos. I've been there many times. He's from Southern California.
Do you like a good curry dish?
Yes.
Chicken curry?
Melanie does good
Chicken curry.
Melanie does good curry dish. Yeah.
No tip, no chew with for the ano.
Yeah, we do mix the ground beef or ground pork with ground beef. We like the flavor that it makes. Right Cross Drugstore near Stratosphere. Yeah, that can be kind of a rough neighborhood.
I like making chicken sausage to Dennis Adam.
That's over there where that big what is the name of that big souvenir shop? It's the biggest souvenir shop in the world. Is right over there too. Sean knows what I'm talking about.
Big.
We had a pretty fun day walking through there because I mean, if they don't have it there, you don't see it there. Actually, you bought a shirt from there, didn't you? Yeah, a really nice shirt.
And some, bread's magnet.
Magnet for the fridge, yeah. Yeah. Jules is going to call in some delivery.
Ferrari, moving up in the world. Depend USA.
Just a hat.
But we have shirt also. Ferrari shirt. Hi, my name is Miguel Howard. Today is my 6th birthday. Oh, really?
Huh.
Happy birthday.
Happy 6th birthday. Wow. Thanks for joining the chat.
With a hand of cracked meat grinder, you can have more option of what type of meat to make burgers with, or even meatballs.
Merc 3, you spell pretty good for a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Mike Foodie, try mixing in some nor beef cube in your beef pork.
Ooh.
Mix when making hamburgers. Oh!
That's a good idea, Mike Foodie.
Let's try that.
See, it's good to have a chef around, give you ideas. We always have nor beef and pork cubes, or not beef and chicken cubes.
Sen Dayton said, Bonanza gift shop.
Yeah, Bonanza. That's it. That place is huge.
Fed Up said, anyone good at spelling like me? The 6 years old. I think they're talking. Cheapest daw. I think that's the Bonanza. The souvenirs is cheap.
What about Ling, Lucing, Sisig Tacos, and Angeles?
Even there.
No, I don't know. I don't know, Mark Sinlau.
Happy birthday, Miguel.
Even
teens tend to spell like this. That's Miguel, I think. Bone is sometimes added because the USDA allow a maximum amount per pound to the butcher. Add bone to almost the limit.
Ah, that's cheating.
Fed Up, you spelled that incorrectly. Bonanza. Let's shop on Bonanza.
Yeah.
Bone meal. Yamoy. What's that? Yamoy? Yamoy? Fed Up. You spelled incorrectly. Jello with the bone dessert. Usually bone and cartilage is found in the ground beef because of trimmings too close to the bone.
Yeah, that is trimming close to the bone when you actually get the bone in there. Wow.
When I was in the Philippines, I wanted to go to the U.S. Embassy, but you cannot get Filipinas to walk anywhere. From the 6 years old.
Is that the 6-year-old?
Yeah.
Really? You really get around, man. I tell you what.
My daughter Shara says hi.
Ciara says hi.
Hi, Shara.
Hello. Can't remember the YouTube channel, but looks like a lot of Montana branded meat in the bigger stores.
I have been craving losing sisig for a while now. Did you know that losing sisig? He said, "No, I'm not 6. I'm 51."
Okay. We had a 6-year-old that was.
Having birthday.
Maybe we got you confused with the.
This is Montana.
Ah, I see what you mean now. Montana branded meat in the bigger stores. Yeah, I've seen that at S&H, S&R,
Isn't it?
S&R.
New store, isn't it?
I was going to go up to the U.S. Honor Guard and say, "What up, devil dog?" Checking out my embassy. Is the Montana beef from Australia? Mike, it says on the package that it's USA. There's another type of imported beef here that's from Australia, and it says that on the package. But that Montana beef that he's talking about, it says it's from the USA. I don't know.
Rudy Ambi. Hello, sir. How life in Philippines?
Hello, Rudy.
How your life down? What's your life in the Philippines?
Okay, nang. Okay lang.
Po,
Okay lang po.
iced tea from New York. What's that? That's like Arizona iced tea. It's from New York.
Yeah.
Montana's meat imported from Australia. Marketing deception. SNR is Costco. Yes, they're the same.
Yeah. Mark Sinlow, I know who you're talking about now. I've seen a vlog from that particular place.
We should go there. We're going there. Don't worry, we will vlog it. I think we have some trade agreement from home state.
Jorna
Montana.
O'Brien, good morning po. Magandang umaga.
What's that? Tristan King.
What's her name?
in
I'm new.
I'm new.
Her name?
Melai.
Yeah. The Adventure of Malai. Melanie.
They ship Montana beef to Australia and then ship it to the Philippines.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Good to know, sir, from Rudy. Mike Foodie, the Blogger Property Club did a good video on Airbnb in Angeles. Very cheap prices.
Yeah.
Justin, at least the, what's that? Ba? Paying? It's good. It's Pasay.
The VA hospital, yeah.
Aling Lusing Sisig Restaurants is the one who creates sisig in accident. She died, and it mystery who killed her. Oh my God!
Dennis Adam, holy cow. What are you typing there?
Pick up. Oh! My daughter Shara says she love your channel.
That's the pack.
Oh. Thank you, Shara.
Thank you. Thank you po.
Makoto, since SNR is owned by Costco, can you buy kettle potato chips at SNR?
That's a good question. You might have to look through I did a video on SNR. See if you see them in there. You can buy an awful lot of American brand chips there. I know that, SNR. I don't remember about the kettle.
Ted Up said, great live stream tonight and great to laugh a lot.
Fed up, thank you.
Jolibee, McDonald's, KFC. Why there's Uber?
He likes Uber better than Yellow Cab.
I heard her husband killed at 80 years old. Is that from the sisig story?
The seasick lady, yeah.
Yeah. She's got a huge smile on her face hearing her name from you guys. You guys should do cooking show again since we all talk about food.
That's true.
Cooking live stream? Oh! Do you want that
You could do it sometime.
next week?
Cooking live stream.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, let's do that. Sir, may I ask your age? How did you decide on the Philippines as your place of retirement? Thank you. Sir, may I ask your age? You are
54.
young.
How did you decide on the Phil as your place of retirement? It wasn't easy.
You
I was-
decided because I'm here. Joke. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm already married to a Filipina. She was in the U.S. with me. Then I lost a job that I was at for 31 years and had a hard time recovering from that. So we sold everything. I retired young and we moved back here. That's how it went down.
And they're saying that her husband killed her over the money dispute. The
Oh,
sisig thing.
wow. She must have been making a lot of money off of seasick.
Who has the best Korean barbecue here, you think?
Korean barbecue.
We are not.
God, I don't know. There's so many of them. My God. Korean barbecue here,
There's a lot.
even where we live, away from the mall, they just pop up. There's a new one like every week.
Yeah, there's a lot of Korean restaurant that serving unlimited barbecue, beef and pork.
Probably your better ones are going to be the ones that are inside the malls, I would think,
Yeah.
because they're going to be a lot more consistent.
There's a new one on SM Fairview now. It's Samgyup Sarap. They call it Samgyup Sarap, and you will see the line.
Yeah, that's true.
They're waiting too much just for
No.
that food, so you know it's good.
U-Log, I worked for Cox Communications, Southern California, Orange County office, 31 years.
Rudy said, enjoy your life in the Philippines. God bless.
Thank you.
We will all be putting in our input while you cook. More salt or pepper. Fed up.
Defend USA, how long did it take for the K1 to be approved? I did it myself. It would have been approved and she would have been in the US in 4 months' time. That she was flagged for
The TB.
She was flagged for tuberculosis and had to sputum test.
There's a problem on my x-ray and they want me to have the sputum test. So it goes like 2 months,
Yeah, it added 8 weeks to the process.
or 2 months, and
Because she would have been approved in four months, and it was no problem at all. I did the whole thing myself. I filed all the paperwork myself.
yeah, we just look online, step by step. Where are we now?
Yeah, Makoto, the place that we went to, we went once and it was awesome. The second time we went, it was,
They're out of sidings.
much less than good. Let's put it, and beer. They were out of side
Because-
dishes and beer 30 minutes after opening.
They told me like, I know, There's no chef, only one chef there to do that, to cook, diba?
Merc3 says the subs pick the ingredients and they have to cook and eat, according to Super Chat. The cooking live stream.
It is
Oh my
what
God.
us to cook lang.
Yes, Ulog, I was laid off after 31 years.
Well, my chips are gone now. Pizza is still calling from the freezer. How much was it, SNK1? Oh my God.
How much was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I would say altogether, all of the cost. Let's see. Probably about $1,000 just for the visa costs and fees and stuff like that. Then you've got the many trips to St. Luke's, where she has to spend the night in the hotel because there's things that have to be done at St. Luke's.
You need to be early.
One appointment after another, day after day. You got to be there at 4 a.m. to line up, which means she has to stay in a hotel right down the street. How many times did you go to St. Luke's? My God.
5
6 times?
5 or 6.
5 or 6 times. And
I'm still going there helping my...
some of those were multiple nights, not just one day. They were multiple days because they ran out of time on day 1. She had to come back on day 2. Then you've got the plane ride from Manila to Los Angeles. Then you've got, you know, I'm in the Philippines now. Eric De La Cruz, good morning. Robert Leibol, good morning. Lane Justice, good morning. Beautiful looking couple, thank you. Was I in the military? Yes, I was in the Marine Corps. 82 to 87.
Yeah. Just a government and MD about 1K.
Justin Rogers is asking, do you need to live 3 months in the U.S.? I'm not sure what that means.
You only have 3 months. You know, they'll give you 3 months to get married.
Yeah. Once
you need to be married.
Yeah.
You are expired on 90 days.
You have 90 days or you're in violation of your visa terms. Have you got to ride Diablo from Joseph?
No.
I haven't rode it, no, but I sat on it and took a selfie when I was at his house a couple of months ago.
Who's this new guy, Mike Foodie?
Only certain MDs are allowed to use checkups, and they charge like US MDs.
What time is there? 10:50 a.m.
10:50 a.m. on Tuesday.
My daddy loves your channel.
He won't take his eyes off.
14 hours
Yeah,
ahead.
14 hours ahead, you log. H Effect, what's up?
Welcome to the chat.
Eric De La Cruz, what's up? I think I said that already.
Yeah, stay in the Philippines, my friend. You have more freedom there than here anymore. Hate to say it, but true now. Eric Martin, hello, watching from Orlando.
Orlando, Florida, okay.
Hello, from Philippines. It's Effect, living the dream as always. Where did you two meet?
Massage parlor. Joke line. Joke line.
I'm started to walk on Angeles. I'm 3 years old.
Yeah. When I was in Subic Bay as a Marine, she was 3 years old. We met in Subic Bay. She was looking for a daddy. She found a daddy.
Thank God you're here, Daddy.
Thank God, Daddy.
What a joke.
No, we met. We actually met on, believe it or not, on Facebook. Melanie's cousin was a friend of mine on Facebook that I had met on a previous trip a couple of years prior, and that's how I found Melanie. That would not be the worst place to meet, says Age. Yeah, I think I embarrassed my wife a little bit. Are you turning red? She is turning red a little bit.
Oh my. Too much wrong.
Yeah.
Because you've been here 1980s, diba?
Yeah, I was here in 80. I was here for the first time in 85, which puts her at 3 years old. So that's actually very believable. Merc 3 says, I just spit beer everywhere. Did you regret giving up your green card? I'm about to give up mine after 32 years and no plans going back here.
She's blushing.
Well, Jules, Melanie never got hers, so
Yeah.
Melanie was only in the U.S.
I just have the
8 months.
ED card
Yeah.
for the employment and also SSS.
Yeah, we were going through the process, and it just didn't make sense for us to stay in the U.S. anymore, you know. Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, 1980 child, same as my wife.
You're a cradle snatcher. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Oh, this Adam is about to go also.
Okay, Dennis. Good. I'm glad everything worked out for you, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Send me a picture of your new car on my Facebook, okay?
Such a great sense of humor, except for the grandma ran over by a jeepney.
Oh, you remember that? That's funny. That's something that we talked about here a long time ago.
All I can hardly catch a breath from laughing. I got my tourist card last month.
A tourist card. What's a tourist card?
They will be deporting many green card holders that can't meet the new standards of
Oh,
and stop many visas.
oh yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, they're changing the
That's sad.
income requirements for K1. A lot of different visa. They're changing the requirements. Any advice on meeting women? I asked a girl at the bar what her name was, and she threw a drink in my face, and her boyfriend put me in a chokehold.
Oh, maybe you need to ask if are you single?
Big Al, one of our vlogging friends, whose name is Rique Velez. Some people call him Henry. He did a great video on how to meet Filipinas. He lived here for 6 years. He's in Vietnam now, but he lived here for 6 years. So go to Life Beyond the Sea, Life Beyond the Sea YouTube channel.
Make sure that they are single before approaching you. You should ask, are you single?
Yeah, but he did a really good video on just tips on meeting Filipinas when you're here in the Philippines, you know. Defend says the whole family gave you tampo. Yeah.
Red Up said, wish they would deport me to the Philippines. By all, what's that? Big all next time we try to your shipper app.
Yeah, it's one of the best videos, and he even brought up some points I had never thought about. So
Yeah.
he really is a fairly reasonable guy, I think, and he spent a lot of time here, and I think he's somebody who's good to listen to.
Yeah, he's a good advisor.
Big Al, go to the massage parlor. Life Beyond the Sea is what the name of the channel is, Lane Justice. Life Beyond the Sea.
Lefty all around. Hello. Welcome to the
Lefty
chat.
all around.
Friends of Friends is a great way. Yeah. Friends of Friends now.
Yeah, that's a great way too.
Ricky is always single.
Yeah, the channel is Rike's Life Beyond the Sea. Yeah, that's it.
He's always single now. By Eric De La Cruz.
Well, one thing to consider for a lot of the single guys, it's not something that's easy to do. A lot of foreigners think that they're going to come over here, and that the women are just going to follow you around, and you have to beat them off with a stick. And there's no truth to that at all. Okay, the women here are very, very, very shy, and in a lot of cases, they are shy to the point where they don't even want to talk to you because they're not so comfortable with English here. Okay.
And also the other reaction is they just go. If you're going to talk to them, they just go. Don't even answer you.
Yeah, they might just turn around, turn beet red. It's happened to me a few times over here at our local mall, Almar. You go to ask a girl a question or something, and she just turns beet red and turns around and walks away from you. That's very, very common here. So,
but there are areas that they are talking to you, like Angeles City, if you go to Angeles, or Makati City, because they are known for that.
Yeah. And those girls, might not be the best girl to settle down with, if you know what I mean. Probably one of the best, and even Rike said this in his video, a girl who's aggressive and comes to you is the girl you want to avoid.
Lefty all around, you will know when a Filipina is single because she will maybe flirt back with you.
Yeah.
I think the good thing to know is ask her.
Thanks, Mark Sinlao. Do Filipino women like Americans? Yeah, some do. Lefty all around. Big Al.
Single
I have very little
and
money.
ready to mingle.
I have very little money. Will Filipino women find me attractive? Sure.
99.9% of Filipinas don't cheat.
That's a pretty high percentage.
Oh my God! Should put it 80. Joke lang.
If you have white skin, you will be okay.
How about the dark skin?
There is some truth to that, but if you're moving here for the women, I would say don't.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be it's going to be a very discouraging journey for you.
You just try to visit her first to know about Philippines. Don't just move, I want to live in the Philippines and you just go. No, don't do that.
More than anything, listen to advice from people who've already been here and already tried it. There's been a lot of very successful YouTube vloggers that are very reasonable guys who have either gone through several women or, and I don't know why, I'm not defending them, but a lot of people should look at that at face value. There's a lot of, very, very reasonable people who have had a very hard time here trying to, to find a wife or somebody they can have a long-term relationship with.
Makoto said, I met mine on Filipina Cupid, but so many ladies just looking for the ATM bank. And some, where is that? No more now.
Yeah, Sean Dayton.
Some Nigerian scammer, so have to be careful.
Yeah. Sean Dayton makes a good point. You can meet, girls through family.
Yeah.
The thing to be the most concerned about, not concerned about, or aware of, is just to take your time, man. Don't jump into
Like we
anything.
find the tan skin hot, they find the white skin hot. Disclaimer, generally speaking. Yeah, I think so. You
Yeah.
guys like the mocha skin.
One of the points that Rike made in his video is to speak to girls who are working in the malls or in the big stores, because they've already been vetted by NBI, and because you have to go through a lot of processes to get a job like that. So those are girls that are probably not going to be, and I thought that was a great point.
Or join the Zumba club. Joke.
Zumba, a good place to meet girls. Yeah. How much is a resort in the Philippines?
I'm losing hope here.
Nothing seems to be working. How much is a resort? Do you mean a hotel room, or
Are you buying a resort?
how much is a resort? Yeah. Or you want to buy a resort?
You want to buy a resort or you want to stay at the resort?
There's only one diamond in the rough for you, so you got to look for a while. Yeah. Does anyone try tips and training? Andy Omar. Oh.
I have nothing left here.
What would be your biggest motivation to move there? The scenery,
Does
the
Melanie
jobs?
watch Wildflower or rather is she hooked on it? I saw so many episodes when I was in the Philippines. No, I'm not watching Wildflower.
Oh. Just go there for the new experience, and you will probably find someone by just going about your daily routine. That's true. The most important thing is not to rush it, and just to, and don't think that you're going to be walking down the street and there's going to be 8 girls behind you. That's not the way it is here. It's not the way it is at all. I think a lot of people are really shocked about what it's like in the real Philippines. I'm not talking about Angeles. I'm not talking about Malati or the LA Cafe, lefty all around. We're not talking about Mango Square in Cebu. We're talking about the real Philippines, where there's real working class girls. Okay? It's very, very different.
What would be your biggest motivation to move there, man? The scenery, the jobs?
Big Al, you can't work here. You might be able to, teach English online, but from what I've heard about teaching English online, you've got to work about 60 hours a week to make any money at it. So
you can work here if you have 13A visa.
Yeah,
This is the residential.
You have to be on a certain type of visa.
You're allowed to work. No job big or you can't work there.
$30 a night for a night. How much is, let's say, a 3,000 square foot house on 10 acres?
No idea. We don't have any idea about it.
Don't know. Our house here is worth probably about 3 million pesos.
It's only 200 square meters.
And we're 200 square meters, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. What we have is considered actually pretty big by Filipino standards, and it's about 3 million pesos, probably a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
In value. So that's 60,000 USD. Big Al says, I heard I just have to flash my American passport and have an entourage of girls follow me around. Yeah, never take your passport with you anywhere in the Philippines. Lock it up in the room safe.
Yeah. Just bring the Xerox.
The ocean and the good people is why I'm going.
You always bring the Xerox in your wallet.
Yeah, best advice right there, says H. Don't rush it, and they're not going to be jumping all over you. No, most working class Filipina girls want nothing at all to do with a foreigner, believe it or not. That's the truth. Sorry, but it is the truth.
Girls chase me there all the time, mostly chasing me away. But I think
chasing you away.
Elaine, you can own property. Yeah, you can own property here.
Yeah, it's...
Even you're married to the Filipina, it's still on the Filipina's name. And maybe you can have a condo.
Yeah.
All. That's only the condo for the foreigner.
Yeah, if you're, and there's a lot of, Big Al, there's a lot of really good Philippine vloggers. I tend to vlog more on not so much instructional, but just showing people what it's like to live here, what the neighborhood looks like, how friendly the kids and their neighbors are. But, as I mentioned
How much
before,
American dollars?
that Rike channel is really good. There's a lot of great instructional type videos there, and you can get a lot from it. And it's free, so.
How much American dollars though?
Lefty all around. Oh no, we told him 60,000. P500 per day is the average salary. Yeah.
Yeah, here in the Philippines.
Lefty all around hangs out in Alabang. That's south of us. Fed up. Thanks for coming. Oh, there's the little one. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Muddy.
You want to be on the live chat?
Mm-hmm.
She's spoiled.
If I bought property there, would you guys want to hang out? It's from Lane, I think.
Lane Justice.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Merc3 says, my wife says many Panay are afraid of foreigners. That's true.
Hi, Ulam daw.
So most
hi,
avoid
Ulam.
foreign guys.
Hi, Ulam. Hi, Mercury. Say hi, Mercury. Hello.
2,000 equals 20 pesos.
Fed up. See you later, everyone.
Okay. Yes, fed up.
A small house in the province may be 300K, but not including the lot. Yes. Plus, you need to work on your title after that.
Oh my God,
You
yeah.
need to pay the taxes, the transfer.
Not all Pinoys is crazy about white or American. I'm here and married to Pinoy. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, that's true, you log. The kids are... Hi. Hi. Look at that face. You've got a good face. Yeah.
Wait.
Maddie.
Bring the puppy back.
Bring the puppy back.
If English is the only language you are fluent in, your best shot is working at a call center. It's really only pay 50,000 a month.
Mark Doyle, no, you are not required to carry your passport here.
A foreigner can never buy property in the Philippines. You can only lease or inherit. You can't even own a house on a lot. Although if married, you do have a legal right to use. That's right.
After you've lived here, Mark Doyle, for 2 months or 59 days, you're issued a Philippines ID card, okay, which replaces your passport. But no, you never want to carry your passport.
Have a copy lang.
Make color copies of it.
Yeah. Put in your wallet.
You're in Australia. Make 5 color copies of it. Put 1 in your backpack, 1 in your wallet, 1 in your carry-on bag, 1 in your... Just have them everywhere, dispersed throughout all your luggage. All 5 color copies. And if you're visiting, just shove that passport in your safe every night or every day. Yeah, call center only pays 50,000 a month. Yeah.
Bring your senior citizen card from the USA and receive discount in the Philippines.
Yeah, a foreigner can never buy property in the Philippines. You can only lease or inherit.
Yeah, that's SFX said.
Bring your senior citizen's card. Oh.
Yeah. Lawyer down. What's that lawyer? Tourist ID.
Do you have any friends, honey, that might have an interest in Americans?
Ami?
Talking to you, yeah.
Maybe.
Are property taxes high for the average Filipino? I would say no.
Where's that? property tax high.
Yeah.
They are ano.
Yes, it's safe to make friends with people in Philippine bars.
Yeah. Friends lang ha. Only friends. You buy a condo, you can buy a hell of a condo in a major city, 300K, and still have money left over. But spend a year scouting out different areas so you know where.
Justin Rogers says, just go to the mall.
Want to live different islands, have different cultures. But like US also, worry about quality of condo constructions. Its effect, some place to give senior discount to a foreigners. However, it's not mandatory. Yeah, because we are honored the senior citizen in the Philippines.
Yeah.
If you are not Filipino,
Yeah, Property Club is also another great Philippines channel. You go through his video list, you get a really good idea of what's available where, about the prices, because the prices don't change here that much. SF Bokaki, Maddie looked like you were gone for a week. Yeah, we can be gone for 5 minutes, and she looks like that when we come home.
yeah,
There's nothing quite like the love of a dog.
if you're coming here to retire, keep your home small and functional. Don't factor electricity high kilowatt pricing and how much the AC uses to cool your home and Western standards.
Great comment, Sean Dayton.
I'm talking 300K American dollars. Will that buy me a mansion there?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
You wouldn't want a mansion, though. It would cost you a fortune. It's so hot here.
The bigger house that you got, the higher prices that you got, the more taxes you're gonna pay.
Yeah. Peter Brown, we're doing fine. Thank you. Welcome to the channel.
Kamusta? How's the garden growing? It's still growing.
Yeah, we're kind of past the growing season now, but Clyde Seaside says something about, Jules says, in the USA, if you have brown completion, you better bring your passport with you.
And otherwise,
If
if
ice you
bump
bump into, they will question if you are legal. Oh.
Clyde Seaside or Big Al.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know, Jules. Do you have a USA driver's license or any type of USA ID? Should be sufficient. Big Al might want to look at going to Dumaguete.
The
Yeah.
expat community and local girls are more used to talking to and dealing with foreigners.
There are a few Dumaguete vloggers available.
15 million PHP will get you a hell of property. A mansion in Manila, not really in another island, yes. Say you have the answer now.
Yeah, 1 million pesos is 20,000 US dollars. So
I am what the heterosexual. Big Al.
don't run aircon a lot. Yeah, well, that gets hard to do. Yeah, Dumaguete is a city in Negros Oriental.
Good in province.
Turquoise sunsets. Yeah, that's another. Some have a big problem with the mosquitoes here. I don't have a problem with them at all. I don't know why. They just don't seem to bother me.
I hope you have a lot of patience. You will need it there.
Yeah, you do need a lot of patience to live here.
150% of patience. I do have everything, but my brown color and my last name Morales is not healthy. It looks like Morales is Mexican something.
Yeah.
Mexican and Filipino mix. Thanks for the tip, Mercury 3.
Okay, Big Al's 56.
What's the Dumaguete bloggers if you plan to go there?
Mosquitoes don't like devil dog blood. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't do anything to keep them away. They just don't seem to bother me.
Lefty all around. What's the mother-daughter pickpocket team at Pasay bus station? Keep your wallet in safe place. Yeah.
Everything is slow here. Yeah. Slow or not working. British Biker's a great channel. Yeah.
Slow,
Cavite.
not working, out of stock.
Why don't you take your woman back to the States? Think she'd like that? She did like it when we lived there.
Both Brian and Billy in the Philippines. John from Turkish state. Monthly budget approximately 1,300 USD a month. Do you find that's similar? Thanks. 1,300 USD a month.
Yeah, that's about right.
For us, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 1K.
We've come in under 1,000 a couple of months. So.
Oh my God, that's me, Makoto. Mosquito love people with blood type O.
Yeah, I'm O negative.
We're the same. You're just not sweet enough, Bill. Filipinos are much more sweet than you. Why mosquito don't like your blood? You're not that sweet now, that's why the mosquito don't like your blood.
Yeah.
Fly into Cebu if you go if you go for Big Al, I think. Go to Cebu. Go to Angeles.
Big Al, save your money. You don't want to come here with no money. Visiting the Philippines with no money is no fun.
Yeah.
Just be honest with you. If you don't have much money, wait until you do. Save it up and come.
What's that? Do you have?
Don't come here with no money.
Do you have very many blocks?
Not many, no.
Eat lots of garlic, and the mosquito will leave you alone most of the time.
That's true, and I'm a big garlic fan. I actually eat pickled cloves of garlic.
Yolog said.
Could be.
Marpa's apartment raised the rent, John, is paying $600 a month. Is it $600?
How far from the U.S. Embassy am I?
Like 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours, 2.5, maybe.
Yeah. 2.5 if it's traffic. Lefty on, don't hang out with too many expats when you get there. Pilo is okay. Just hang out with Pilo daw.
Mosquitoes like blood, not red horse. They leave me alone because of my alcohol blood content.
Yeah. The mosquito get drunk.
Don't live in Makati. Same price as U.S. almost.
No money, no fun. Yes.
No money, no fun.
Don't go if you can speak 1K. What's that? You can spend 1K a month.
Yeah.
How much do I need? Oh my God. That's the question. How much you need for a month? I think it's up to you in how you spend your money.
Yeah, 4K a month defend is going to be a lot of money here, so you're not going to have any issues.
What's that? How long you plan to going? Yeah. And then Mike Pili said, have you heard of what's that?
Amanpulo?
Supposed very nice island.
Ah,
How much income you have every month if you don't mind?
okay. Makoto Hasibe spent 3,000 US in Manila for 1 month. So there you go. That included the plane ticket.
That's good now. I think.
Shit, what happened?
It's just
I know. I'm very conservative. I wouldn't go without a job lined up and a 100K. That's good advice. I really want to leave the States and never look back, but I will go to visit it first. So maybe like a week.
what city do you live in? We're in Caloocan City.
Caloocan City, Caloocan North.
Yeah, Caloocan North.
Socks or underwear. Huh.
You don't need to have
She's always laughing at Big Al's comments.
restroom daw. Restroom break. 1,000 in Makati in condo with electricity. Is it a night? Is it a night? 1,000 peso?
Yes, there's no telling what the exchange rate will be in 14 years.
I
So
figured about 5 grand with tickets for 30 days. 5,000 daw. Sambam! Can I get a shout out? Shambam!
Sam Bam.
Sambam! My husband is planning to send me $2,000 a month, but I have 4 kids to bring back there. It is enough? Got no idea.
2,000 a month is a lot of money here, yeah.
You have 4 kids? I think it's okay.
You got to remember, when you're a tourist, you're going to be spending a lot of money. When you live here, then you live here. It's totally different. You shop where the food's cheap, palinque. So
Sometimes you can lower the price by asking them. Oh, look at that. I spent 2K in the Philippines for 1 month.
yeah,
That's good. You're good. Airfare.
Nadia Amin must have said something bad.
Yeah. Keep in mind inflation. Food prices increased a lot in the Philippines in the last 5 years. South China has a sale going under 500 return. Shortly over. Nada is a racist.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you get a lot of that here.
5K in 1 month. That must been one hell of a party. Yeah, Pat's Red Horse. Some, ano, night lifestyle. If you try to live Western lifestyle in the Philippines, it will cost about as much as West. But if you live like a local, it can be very affordable.
Yes, that's true.
Don't stay at a hotel.
We are
Cheaper
living-
than
Yeah,
yeah.
Airbnb does have some great deals. That's a great comment. We haven't used them really. I spent some time on Airbnb doing some comparison pricing with Agoda
Agoda
and
and Expedia.
Expedia, and I just didn't find a big enough difference at that time to go with Airbnb. But I do know there are some great deals to be had there. There's a lot of truth to that. Everybody says it, so that's a great comment.
It's okay. 5K USD worth of Red Horse. I take that challenge, lol.
Yeah, Jules, you guys are going to be fine unless if you're going to live like Filipinos, you're going to be. I mean, think about 100,000 pesos a month. There's full families that are living here on 20,000 a month, so you're going to be fine. Nothing to worry about at all. That's plenty of money to live here.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what your housing situation is going to be, but yeah, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, it all depends on you. How you spend, how you eat, whatever.
What area of states you flying out of? Oh, okay, sorry, that's not for me. 5K USD worth of Red Horse. I'd take that challenge.
Yeah. How much you coming up? I'm entertaining the idea myself.
Big Al's coming from North Carolina.
When in Philippines, wear cargo pants and keep all valuables in the pocket with the Velcro close in front. Pickpockets have serious kill in Philippines. But
Yeah.
not here, ano?
Grab is the Grab app is using Grab here is great.
Better than taxi.
It's like Uber in the U.S. Okay, if you're wondering if the next question is what is Grab.
How do I use Grab? Just install on your phone. Download the app.
Yeah. Now sometimes the Grab app isn't going to work at the airport. Sometimes at the airport you're better off, using a taxi. Say out of NAIA, it might be a little bit easier to use a taxi. And there's a lot of tips I have on using taxis, like going downstairs, going through where all the waiting people are, and walking out to the road and grabbing one of the taxis that just dropped somebody off at the airport. That's one of the best ways to do it. But you have to have some experience to know how to do that.
Yeah.
I flew into NAIA 4 times, I think. So Melanie and I got really good at evading the scamming taxi drivers and just flagging one down.
We just go out on the airport.
Yeah. Walk out of the airport and go to the exit area where the taxis are leaving. They just drop somebody off, and they're stoked to pick you up because they don't have a customer now. They just dropped off their customer,
And always ask the meter.
Yeah,
Turn
always.
on the meter.
Yeah, always
Sounds
ask
like
for the
that.
meter. Yeah, that's just something you have to do. How much the taxi ride from the airport to the hotel? Big Al, there's no way to tell you that.
Especially we don't know where is the hotel
Yeah.
that you wanna stay.
I can tell you that if you stayed in Makati somewhere, which you probably wouldn't, it would be about 200 pesos from the airport to Makati.
200 to 250.
Yeah. If you're staying in Ermita or Maladi, it could be a little bit more, or it could be about the same. It's hard to say, really. Most of the time, though, you use the public taxi from NAIA. Most of the time.
What hotel? See, they're gonna ask what hotel. Where is that hotel located? So we can estimate how much.
Rokon, Montana. No plans for a new bike.
No.
The Raider is awesome and runs perfect. So
Hope I'm not out of the bounds asking this, but you don't have any friends that might have interest in American, do you? Do you?
I assume you're talking to her, not me.
I have friends. I have a lot of friends.
Yeah, the Grab booth at NAIA. That's one of the reasons I said that. Is a lot of times you can get a taxi right away, and you can get a metered taxi. It's not impossible. You just don't want to get into the cab until the driver agrees to use the meter. That's the key. A lot of people don't set that standard before they get into the cab, and then they end up getting surprised.
Mr. Hire Pilo to pick you up on his bike.
Higher fire.
And how about the luggage? Where to put the luggage if you're riding the bike?
Yeah.
Luggage to be followed like that. This trip to the Philippines is a cry for help. I feel like my time is running out. Hmm. I visit Quezon City 4 times now and stayed at Mirante Hotel on by Max Express. Very nice. Lane Justice realized one thing, Lane. When you marry a Filipina,
I'll be right back.
you marry here and the whole family. Wow! Talaga! I think it depends on what kind of Filipina that you meet. Because for me, it's not that case. You know, Pilo doesn't marry my whole family. Diba? It depends on the family situation. You know, if you marry into the wrong family, they will see you as an ATM machine. Yes, I know there is some kind of that they want you to give money. You're the one going to spend all their needs, but not all of us. There's some of the Filipina like that. It's because I think uh, the family was expecting you a lot. You know, maybe you can be lucky to find a girl that you know all the family has their own job, no need to rely on you, some kind of like that. Yes, that's true. Not all Filipina is relying on you, especially the whole family. That's not good, but there are some. But we're talking about like maybe 10% of the Filipina, diba? You marry and support the entire family in some cases. I'm not sure about that. You gotta help me. They're talking about the Filipina. You married Filipina and you married the whole family because you're the one. They're relying on you, some kind of like that.
Yeah.
But I told them like, not all, maybe 10%.
Mark Doyle, where would you leave the bike if you bought it? Do you visit that often? Great video on the shorts and tank top. Adventure of Malay.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Rocan Montana. I look around and the whole family was working. If your Filipino Nas family is not working, they will be working with you. They will be work on you. I think they called it here, pakikisama, diba? And utang na loob. You guys know that words? Pakikisama and utang na loob. See? That's good, Mercury.
Where do you buy your clothes? I don't. I haven't bought any clothes, really.
I just bought some sando. Diba?
Bought these.
Yeah.
We go to Uke for
No,
shorts.
it's on Quiapo. I bought this on Quiapo.
Oh,
He really needs like this because it's so hot here, diba?
yeah. That's all right.
Can you support children big? She was if you don't have 300
They're $300 a day. Wow.
to spend on vacation, don't go.
15,000 pesos a day. That's throwing it down, baby. That's
Because
having
they're just having a vacation. Which means they're gonna enjoy every day staying here. It's different, diba? You remember you're just taking a vacation here, how much you spend.
Yeah. Didn't care. I just threw money around like I was rich.
Yeah. Because the peso is really high.
Yeah.
And now you're depending on peso because you're living here.
Yeah. Now I'm a curry pot.
Okay is yeah. Look at this. It's okay.
Mark Doyle, just to be honest with you, I wouldn't buy a bike. You know? I mean, if you're going to be here if you come to the Philippines, for maybe 90 days at a time, maybe, but I don't know. It just doesn't sound like a good plan, to be honest. You don't know what's going to happen to that bike when you're gone. That's just reality. American 2X size shirts hard to find. Yes.
Yes.
You'll wear double X and triple X here. You'll wear the Asian sizes if you have to buy clothes.
He is wearing 2XL.
Yeah, I mean, I brought so many clothes with me that
That's what I'm trying to get, 2XL. And when I'm in US, I'm wearing large on the kids. On the teens. I'm trying to get the
Yeah,
on the teens section.
she wore kids' clothes in the US. Junior Miss.
Yeah. Because I'm so small.
Music Man San Diego, there's a restaurant in Makati called El Chupacabra. El Chupacabra. There's also a restaurant in Global City called Vatos Tacos. Those are your best
Tacos
options. Vatos Tacos and El Chupacabra. Yeah, H Effect, there you go. He bought a bike and ended up losing it. Benny the Mac, what's that, bud?
The
Thanks for
clothes
coming
there
in, Benny.
are too tiny for me. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
We are
an
just,
Asian size is so small, you know.
yeah,
Because
Sean.
we're so small here. We're not a Western big guy. Even the girls is so big now in the US.
Yeah, American girls are giant.
Maybe I can meet a girl at the mall too. Yes, you can meet a girl at the mall.
Lots of girls at the malls. Shy Johnny's Life, what's that? Does the banking accounts have good AP? Not sure what that means. Good AP.
They don't have it. Where is that? Where are you?
Does the banking account have good AP? I don't know what that means. Sorry.
What's EP? Up? Or something?
Landmark has beautiful women.
Landmark where? Trinoma? Landmark on Makati.
Accounts payable? I don't know.
Yeah, accounts payable maybe.
We're lost. Sorry.
I love petite woman. Whoa, there's a lot of petite here.
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
Greenbelt down. Yeah, it's on Ayala. Got to get up early. Good night all. Oh, Mercury is going now.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming in.
You need ECR card to open the bank account. Sometimes they're asking for 2 to 3 ID card. Diba? Depends to the bank.
Well, sometimes even with an ACR card, the bank will not open up an account for you. Many people had a problem with it. I had a problem with it. I had to go to a second bank.
We go to BPI and then we go to BDO and
there's no standard here for anything, banking, government offices. There's no standardization. So one bank will open up an account for you. The other bank will tell you, no, you can't have one because your ACR card says tourist on it.
Yeah.
Which is what's going to say until you get a permanent visa. So I don't know. It used to be that was the rule.
500K.
Any foreigner can have a bank account with an ACR card, but it's not the case anymore.
If that's the case,
so
no banks insure up to 500K. They have it here. The insurance for 500K.
I don't know.
They have it here. Do you support President Trump? Phil?
Well, I don't really live in the U.S., so I don't really know what President Trump's doing anymore because I'm out of the loop.
ATM, maybe he means. There's a lot of ATM everywhere. At the mall and also at the bank. Your money is safe though with big banks. Stay away from rural banks. If you have large amount, if you're looking for time deposit, rural bank with the high RD high. Yeah. The interest.
Yeah, yeah, Sean. You just never know. You know, there is no standardization here at all. One BPI will tell you one story. The next BPI will open their doors, will open account with open arms. You have to just keep trying, and every vlogger has said that.
I think you don't need to go alone for the bank, diba?
It might be best to have a Filipino with you. Yeah.
You need to have Filipina with you to
Yeah.
explain them. You know, they had a lot of questions that, you know.
Thanks, Jules, for coming by. Flawless Philly, what's up? Ooh, I'm about ready to shut down.
Are you thirsty na? We use Metrobank. Oh, that's my, yeah. Metrobank International. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's good.
Big Al, thanks for coming by, brother.
We're about to log off. Are you about to go? Yes.
Yeah. Rokon, Montana. I've been using Western Union for a lot of years. I have nothing, and there's going to be somebody that'll go, oh no, they're horrible. You got to use Remitly or somebody else, but they've worked for me. I transfer money once a month to Western Union. $3.99 for 1,000 USD. It's not a bad deal, really. All right, guys, we're on at 3 hours now, so I'm spent.
To go.
Time to go. Thank you so much.
See you next week.
See you next week. Thanks for coming by.
Bye now.
Bye now.